Whispers from the shadows. What secrets lurked in San Francisco's Black House? What if I told you that in the swirling fog of 1960s San Francisco, a city already pulsing with hippies, free love, and rebellion, a man shaved his head under the cover of night, declaring war on heaven itself? Imagine a Victorian house painted pitch black, its windows shuttered against prying eyes, where roars of a pet lion mingled with chants invoking the Prince of Darkness. And what about the tapes? Those eerie recordings capturing forbidden rituals, where a child's baptism echoed with cries of "Hail Satan." Could these audio relics hold the key to understanding a movement that shocked the world, or were they just the tip of a darker iceberg? As an investigative journalist diving into the occult underbelly of the Summer of Love era, I've unearthed the chilling tale of Anton LaVey's Black House and the Church of Satan. Buckle up, this story will pull you into the abyss. The enigmatic architect. Who is Anton LaVey? Born Howard Stanton Levy in 1930 Chicago, Anton Sandor LaVey was no ordinary man. He was a carnival of contradictions, a showman wrapped in mystery. 16. Raised in the Bay Area, LaVey spun tales of a wild youth, running away to join the circus as a cage boy, taming lions, hypnotizing crowds, and even snapping crime scene photos for the SFPD. Many of these stories were embellished, but they painted him as a larger-than-life figure, bald-headed with a devilish goatee, piercing eyes, and a flair for the dramatic. By the 1950s, he'd bought a rundown Victorian at 6114 California Street in the quiet Richmond district, a house with a sordid past as a speakeasy and brothel, built from gold-rush timbers. He painted it black, inside and out, transforming it into a fortress of the forbidden. Here, in the heart of counterculture San Francisco, LaVey hosted Magic Circle, gatherings, soirees on vampires, ghosts, and cannibalism, drawing in eccentrics hungry for something edgier than peace signs and flower power. But on Walpurgisnacht, April 30th, 1966, he took the plunge, shaving his head like an ancient executioner and founding the Church of Satan, proclaiming Year One, Anno Satanis. The Black House wasn't just a home. It was ground zero for a philosophy of indulgence, revenge, and self-deification, blending Nietzsche, Ayn Rand, and carnival theatrics into a hedonistic rebellion against Christian hypocrisy. The infamous Black House at 6114 California Street, shrouded in mystery during the 1960s. Forging the inferno, the church takes shape. Picture this: secret passageways snaking through the Black House's walls, trapdoors leading to ritual chambers lit by flickering candles, and a parlor bar where guests sipped infernal cocktails amid pentagrams and taxidermy. LaVey, clad in black cloaks and horned hoods, turned his home into a stage for the sensational. Early rituals were pure spectacle: nude women draped as living altars, swords glinting in the dim light, invocations to Lucifer and Beelzebub that sent shivers down spines. No blood sacrifices here. LaVey's Satanism was atheistic, symbolic, a psychological drama to unleash primal urges. But the thrill undeniable. In 1967, he performed the first satanic baptism on his 3-year-old daughter, Zeena, tapping her gum-chewing head with a sword while a naked acolyte lay on the altar, chants of "Hail Satan" filling the air. Weddings followed, with couples vowing eternal indulgence before a pentagram, all staged for maximum media frenzy. The church grew to hundreds worldwide, its grottos sprouting like dark mushrooms. But the Black House remained the beating heart, complete with LaVey's pet lion, Togare, whose roars terrified neighbors and added a feral edge to midnight rites. Echoes from the abyss. The Black House tapes revealed. Now let's turn to the tapes, the auditory portals into this shadowy world that still send chills today. On September 13th, 1967, amid the Black House's ritual chamber, LaVey recorded the Satanic Mass, the first ever audio capture of a satanic ceremony. Released as an LP in 1968 on his Morgenstern label, Side 1 pulses with the live baptism of Zeena, incantations overlaying Beethoven and Wagner, LaVey's voice booming like thunder as he dedicates her to the left-hand path. Side 2. Pre-publication excerpts from the Satanic Bible, recited with orchestral menace, including the Hymn of the Satanic Empire, a battle cry set to John Philip Sousa's marches, evoking apocalyptic visions. These weren't just recordings, they were weapons in LaVey's arsenal, spreading his gospel of carnal freedom amid San Francisco's psychedelic haze. But dig deeper, and the thrill intensifies. Documentaries like Satanis, The Devil's Mass, 1970, captured Black House rituals on film, showing LaVey at the keyboard, belting Honolulu Baby, in a surreal twist, or posing with boa constrictors during invocations. Were these tapes mere publicity, or did they capture genuine moments of psychological liberation? Listening today, the echoes of chants and lion growls feel like stepping into a forbidden realm, where indulgence teetered on the edge of danger. If these dark revelations have you hooked on the occult's hidden history, why not subscribe to our YouTube channel for more pulse-pounding investigations that peel back the veil? 1. Anton LaVey performing a ritual with Jane Mansfield, capturing the sensational allure of 1960s Satanism. Stars, scandals, and the satanic panic. The Black House drew luminaries like moths to a hellfire flame. Sammy Davis Jr., Liberace, and even Jane Mansfield sought LaVey's counsel. Mansfield performed rituals there, and rumors swirled that LaVey cursed her boyfriend after a spat, leading to her tragic 1967 car crash. Filmmaker Kenneth Anger filmed Invocation of My Demon Brother with LaVey, featuring future Manson family member Bobby Beausoleil, tying the church tenuously to the era's bloodiest horrors. Public ceremonies halted in 1972, but the scandals escalated. Animal abuse allegations from Togare's presence, domestic strife with partners like Diane Hegarty, and the 1980s Satanic Panic, where LaVey was demonized in media frenzies over imagined ritual abuses. LaVey retreated into the Black House's shadows, emerging for fiery TV spots, but family rifts deepened. Zeena renounced him, founding her own path. By 1991, legal woes forced him to sell the house, though he lingered until his 1997 death from pulmonary edema, his certificate eerily listing Halloween. The demise in eternal flame, what lingers in the fog. The Black House stood empty, a brooding specter, until its 2001 demolition, razed for condos, erasing a landmark of rebellion. Yet LaVey's legacy endures. The Church of Satan thrives online, now in New York, preaching indulgence without the theatrics. Those tapes? They're artifacts of a time when San Francisco dared to dance with the devil, challenging norms and unleashing desires. But questions remain. Did LaVey summon real power, or was it all masterful illusion? The fog hides more secrets, perhaps in lost recordings or whispered grotto tales. If this journey into the infernal has left you craving deeper dives, hit subscribe on our YouTube channel. Who knows what shadows we'll uncover next? Hail curiosity, and maybe a little Satan.